Hey y'all, my name is Jaquela Morris, and this is my YouTube channel, and this is the segment I call Yapping with a Purpose, and this is session 13. I'm trying to do once a month, and it's Black History Month, and we got early voting going on. It's February. Got the primary voting coming up on March 3rd, and it's a voting year. It's 2026. We got to vote in November for our state officials and your local officials. And we also got some important things on the ballot. But I did not really come on here for this current session to talk about voting. I did vote today. I voted early. It started on the 17th. Today is the 18th. It ends on the 27th in Texas, at least. Not sure how that goes for the other states, but I did do that. And it was very easy. I did my research at home. I looked at me a sample ballot, and it didn't even take me 5 minutes because I had already filled my information out at home when I was doing my research. There was like 2 pages. It's like it was 2 pages of candidates to go through. I was like, I don't even know who these people are. And it was like these people are not doing I don't know. They're not doing a good job of campaigning. Or am I just not locked in? I ain't tapped in. But that's neither here nor there. I did my job. I researched. I did not go in there making blind decisions. I did not look at candidates. I did not vote for people because they were black, white, man, or woman. I looked at what they were representing and made sure it aligned with what I needed it to align with. But as far as that goes, hopefully everybody else get out and vote too. Do our part. We need to get out there in these streets. Like if you register to vote, you might only be used to voting in the presidential election, but these are, I would say, a little more important, honestly, because what's going on in the current climate has a lot to do with what's happening in these state um legislation and the Supreme Court and things of that nature. So I will say, go out and vote wisely, and have confidence in the person you're voting for. I know a lot of people do not have trust in the system. They say we've seen them be exposed in the Epstein files, and then nobody's getting arrested. We've seen them passing laws, undoing laws, trying to take away all our rights. But nobody, we're just taking all this information in. What is anybody doing about it? Well, I have voted. That's one thing I can do. I'm encouraging other people to vote. That's something I can do. I'm also involved in the community by I'm join some volunteer programs. I go to church. They have their outreach there, and also just sharing information. Whatever you're good at, whatever you can do right at home in your city, in your neighborhood, all of that helps. Nobody is waiting on the government to save us, but we sure not sitting around trying to just let them do whatever they want to do to us either, okay? So if your vote is a way for you to um, intervene on what's going on in the world, you should vote. I don't know. But I just wanted to get on here also and say it's Black History Month. So I just felt like this, I don't know, I don't want to say I'm only going to be wearing my natural hair for Black History Month, but February, I will only be wearing my hair in this natural state. I done some braids, and my afro had a little puff the other day. I need to do some mini twist. Really, I don't. I'm just gonna be in this fro for a little while, for real. But I don't know. I might be inspired to just only wear my natural hair for the rest of my life. I don't know. I'm feeling like that. I'm feeling like I need to be celebrating me for me all year long, not just Black History Month because I'm black all year long. Okay. But anyway, that's just a random thought. today, this video don't really have no structure. I'm just getting my thoughts off. I ain't talked to nobody all day, really. I mean, I did, but I didn't. And I got a meeting coming up in just a few minutes for something productive, but I haven't really got to chat today. So this is me chatting. But anyways, let's talk about something else. Okay, Black History Month. I've been I've been doing some research, see what Black history has been done, and I don't know, it's just disappointing to find out that some of our historical figures that we celebrate are just not who we thought they were. And it's all a part of the system we're in. And history is told by the victors. And so some of our history is distorted. And trying to find the truth is a task. And up to the point that I'm tired of finding out that, conspiracy theorists are right. Um, I'm tired of hearing all the devastating news every day. And then it's like, then people are like, why are we just taking this information in? Why are we not doing anything about it? Talking about we've been tested on how we will react with this dark news coming out. We've been getting hit with devastating news every day, and we still go to work. We still pay our bills, pay your taxes. You still shopping at the stores. The corporations don't see us as nothing but consumers, and we still go on by our everyday business. Our money is our power in this world. In this world, I would say that the money rules the world at this point. Um, for some people, as they say, money make the world go round. That's what these people hold on to. The rich and the powerful want to stay rich and powerful, and everybody else, so what? You're here to feed us. Like, anyway, see, this is taking a turn. I didn't want it to turn. I didn't want it to go this way. See, this is why I need to write a list down and stay on topic. But anyway, we're talking about me being grateful for being alive today. I'm going to talk about some things that I'm grateful for because it's just too much to focus on that's not going right in the world. So I want to focus on what I'm grateful for. So basically, I'm grateful for the smallest of things, but they big to me. So I woke up this morning. I'm grateful for that. I was able to open my eyes and be able to see. I'm grateful for that. I can smell, I can hear, I can taste, I can move my arms. I was able to stand up. I could brush my teeth. I went in the kitchen. It was food in there. I was able to cook it. I was in a house this morning. I went on the street. And then went to my closet and I needed to decide what I was gonna wear to go. Whoa. So boom, I had my right mind. I had clothes in there to put on my back, and I had a peace of mind as well. Right? I always appreciate a peace of mind. I went outside. I got locked out of the house. I wasn't even mad about that because it was my fault, obviously. But it was sunny outside. And I was like, you know what? I do need some sun because I be sitting in the house all day. So I was grateful to be able to sit outside and enjoy the fresh air and get me some vitamin D. But then I got rescued. I was able to get back in the house. I got my keys. I got in my car. It started up. My car started. That's a blessing right there. I love my car. And I depend on my car. And if anything ever happens to my car, I'd be sick. I mean, I'd be alright. But I'd be sick at first. And I want another car because, I need to get around. But I was glad to be able to crank up my car, get in it, drive to where I needed to drive. I didn't stop on the side of the road. No light came on. I was at the grocery store. I was able to buy groceries. I was able to do that. And then I was able to go to the gas station, fill my car up. I'm grateful for that. Very grateful for that. And then I got in my car. I came home. I made it. No accidents. No flat tire. None of that. I am grateful for that. And then when I got home, I didn't eat before I left. So I was able to go in the kitchen and fix me something to eat. The lights are on in this place. The stove works. The refrigerator works. I am grateful and I am blessed for that. So just little mundane things that we might take for granted every day, I'm grateful for. And sometimes when I just get the listing all the things, it just I just start getting I start getting emotional, and I just be like, oh my God, I'm really blessed for real out here. It's a lot to be grateful for. And I'm also grateful that I can look at things and see the goodness of things instead of just focusing on all the bad. Because that's a blessing in itself. To be able to be grateful, to focus on the positive, to have hope, be in good spirits, even when things don't look like it'd be worth being in good spirits. That's just, man, I'm trying to tell y'all. I just want to get on here and be grateful. That's really what I wanted to do. I wanted to be on here and be grateful because I was going through my mind on trying to figure out what I was going to talk about for a video this month. And why not be grateful for something? Why not? And that's just being grateful for something that happened today. I ain't gonna even tell you what I'm grateful for yesterday. Probably the same things, probably the same things. No, yesterday I signed my first client outside of my family members for my education retirement group because I started the business. I've been telling y'all about this business I started, and I finally signed my first client outside of my family members. And so I'm grateful for that. And it's just up from here. It's just up. It's just up from here. But anyways, y'all go out and vote, be informed, get involved, and comment what you're grateful for down in the comments. It's always something to be grateful for. I know we be going through it sometimes, but it's always something to be grateful for. And we as believers, we know that we have a joy that comes from nobody, none other than Jesus Christ. So that's it for today. Like, subscribe, and follow me for more because you know what I said I was gonna post more this year, and I'm very serious about that. I have already put out a little filler to do me an interview of an actual of somebody else, get their thoughts and their opinions. And why not interview somebody in the community doing good things for the community in Black History Month? So next video I'm gonna be interviewing somebody. Stay tuned. See what we have to say. Thank y'all for watching.